Hello everybody, this is Double RPG here, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG's Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 2. In today's episode, we are going to go to the first world after Traverse Town, which is going to be Wonderland. And we'll see how far along we get through there, but it looks like it's going to be 2 episodes to get through that world, but we'll have to see. But anyway, gamers, let's go ahead and get on with this episode that's already in progress, shall we? So yes, as you can tell, we're at the world map, and we can automatically select which world we want to go to with the cursor. But by the time we select which world we want to go to that's closest to us, we're going to get it into the sequence with the gummy ship, a la, gameplay elements from Star Fox, rather. So yes, these are the Star Fox type stages where we will have to shoot the Heartless ships that are going to come at us, and Donald and Goofy are giving us some pointers on how to use the gummy ship, as well as showing the power and the armor gauge to determine how strong the ship is and how strong the defenses are. But if it reaches 0, then it's back to the departing point. So you press the X button to shoot out your lasers from the gummy ship, and you I think you hit the circle button, either the circle or square button, to slow down, and then you hit the you tilt the control stick down, the left analog stick down to ascend, and tilt the left control stick up to descend. So yeah, pretty basic stuff, same like Star Fox, but just not as action packed. I mean, the graphics for the gummy ship levels, they're okay, but for something, with a game that has really good design like this, something has to be sacrificed in order for, to have, to make sure that the game stays pretty. And I think they kind of sacrifice the airship designs or whatever, because looking at this, it looks like, the graphics for the gummy ships, they look like PS1 quality, or at least Super Nintendo Super Effects chip quality, stuff like that. But yes, I'm not really in favor of the graphics for the gummy ship levels, but and I'm really not in favor of this type of gameplay, because it gets repetitive with having to go from world to world constantly without without any special way to get there quick enough. And I know they fixed that problem with Kingdom Hearts 2 and in Birth by Sleep, but at least you didn't have the special gummy ship levels where it's all Star Fox with Birth by Sleep. But in Kingdom Hearts 2, yeah, they brought them back, but they made that sequence a lot better. Anyway, here is the first Disney world that we're going to, which is Wonderland, from the movie Alice in Wonderland, from the same name.
Oh, my fur and whiskers! I'm late! Oh dear! I'm here! I should be there! Oh, I'm late! Oh, the Queen! She'll have my head for sure!
And that rabbit was definitely late for something, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to follow it. And we actually need to go this way, and there is a set of doors that are going to open for us, and there's no dialogue here. And we're going to go inside this room. And as we go inside this room, we're all big, but the rabbit just got intensely small. So let's go talk to the doorknob right over there.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That clocks!
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
So the doorknob tells us that we're too big, and we need to drink from the bottle with the the blue sticker in order to grow, or not grow, but in order to shrink to a smaller size. And that way we can be able to catch up with the rabbit that just went through the door, but we'll have to take that shortcut to the left of the door, where the doorknob is. Okay, so we're gonna go down here, and we got some enemies to fight. Okay, new enemies. These are called Red Nocturnes. They are fire magic Heartless, or Heartless that spew out fire magic. And there is a different palette swap for this type of enemy, but I will show it to you very shortly. But yes, these are another simple this is another simple type of emblem Heartless that we're put up against. And now, as you can tell, the term Red Nocturne, for the magic-based Heartless such as that, and hopefully we can see some blue ones shortly. But the Red Nocturnes, or the enemies like that, they're the name Red Nocturne. Red Nocturne is derived from the color of the enemy to the type of music, you know, that is represented, you know, within their character, or, you know, represented within everyday life. You know, the different types of musical orchestrations that goes on, you know, like Nocturne, Rhapsody, Opera, or maybe a Requiem, or maybe a Harmony or whatever. But yes, that's the name where those magic enemies are derived from. And let's go in here, and we should be able to find the rabbit, as well as some pretty familiar faces.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Yeah, but
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling? Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please! Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartless.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail, and it's off with all of your heads! Gather as much or little evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. Jeez, what a mean old queen. Mean, big, fat queen, as I'll say. Okay, we're gonna come here to Lotus Forest right now, as we need to look for evidence for Alice's innocence. Oh my gosh. It's the head of a cat. Just bouncing everywhere. And it's decapitated. It's the head of the Cheshire Cat. The cat that constantly speaks in riddles. Who are you? Who are you? I can't do that well, the Donald voice. Who, indeed? Poor Alice, soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us. The Cheshire Cat has all the answers, but doesn't always tell. The answer, the culprit, the cat all lie in darkness. Wait! They've already left the forest. I won't tell which exit. There are 4 pieces of evidence in all. 3 are a cinch to find. The 4th is tricky. Big reward if you find them all. Should we trust him? To trust or not to trust? I trust you'll decide. Thank you for speaking in riddles, Mr. Cheshire Cat. Okay, here's some more red nocturnes that we have to fight against, as well as some shadows and some soldiers. And they shouldn't be that much of a problem. And we'll just have to keep our distance from the attacks that they, you know, put on us. But we should be fine overall. Okay, let's see. What else can we find in this place? Okay, there's some more shadows here. And I think there's going to be some Trinity marks that we can find. Especially one that's just not there, but over here. But it's just on the other side where the plant is. So let's switch this potion for an ether, and then or an ether. But we don't have an ether with us. Bollocks. Okay, so let's go ahead and head over here, and there is a Trinity mark within this area, but I just passed by it. But let's go ahead and take care of the shadows and soldiers that are over here. And they shouldn't be that much, well, they shouldn't be that much of a problem with us fighting against them, since we already have 2 other allies helping us. Okay, here is the 3rd Trinity in the game. And as you can tell from the prizes that it gives us what equates to a tent, possibly an ether, and I think a camping set, or something, or a cottage. But I'll put the tag in the description about which items that we obtain, you know, like I did in the last episode. But yeah, I'll post it in the corner there. Okay, inside that pink box, that was a key item, footprints. That's one of the 4 pieces of evidence that we can find in this place. And if we feed the flowers with special items, or just items in general, they can grant us rewards like MP balls and maybe some healing items and that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and let's give this flower the ether right now. Okay. Let's give that to you. And we are going to feed you.
This should help.
And what do we get from you? Some HP balls and a camping set. Okay, so we're fine with the hit points, so let's go over here and we'll see what this flower says. Give me a potion and I'll make you bigger. Really? Okay, so yes. The flower is going to make us big. Indeed it does. So, let's go over here, and we take a look at the berry that's at the top of the tree there, and we actually... And the tree also tells us if we strike at the tree, it will spin. So let's go ahead and attack that tree, and it'll make that tree spin. And let's go ahead and eat this ripe fruit. Because I think the tree will actually give us access way back to the bazaar room, to where we can obtain one of the 4 pieces of evidence. Okay, there's another flower right there, but that needs an ether. But we don't have an ether with us right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and just take care of these guys and make sure that they don't bother us anymore. I hope they don't bother us anymore. I really hate these types of guys. Well, soldiers, rather. They can be a little bit jerkish, but they're more jerkish when you meet their air counterparts. And we got an antenna inside the evidence box right there, so that's 2 out of 4 right now. And let's go over here, and there should be 2 that are in the bazaar room, but there are 2 different ways on how to get them. Well, there's a way on how to get, each of them. Okay, the first treasure chest contained Dalmatian puppies 16, 17, and 18, and they already returned home back to Traverse Town. So that is the start of obtaining all the Dalmatian puppies in this game. Okay, I don't think it's this way. I think it's not in the book. It's not where the book is. You're so close. Oh my gosh! That was a very big close-up of Goofy. Oh gosh, I got scared right there. Oh man. Looks like you were about to lick me there, buddy. Of course, Goofy is a dog, so... that's a dog's prime instinct. Prime instinct when it's trying to be kind to its owner is to lick him, or whatever. But that is not the place where we need to find one of the 4 pieces of evidence. So let's go ahead and... Let's get another potion out, and then we will bring that tree back around, so that way we can go around the place again. And of course we're gonna need to get bigger, but wait a minute. I think I just wasted... No. I didn't waste a potion or anything like that. What was I thinking? Okay, now if we hit that tree stump or stood on it, then that will make some more of the lily trees, or whatever, the lily pads to spring up off the ground, so that way they can make platforms for us to reach one of the exits to the bazaar room. Okay, so we should be able to go up here, and we actually need to go inside the pathway that's at, you know, where the tree is. So if we go in there, we should be able to find one of the pieces of evidence. But it's pretty far down, and you'll get a good idea of where we're gonna land at. Yeah, we land at the next to the chimney. So we open this up, and we get stench. Yuck. Wouldn't want to smell that. And we got some more soldiers that we're fighting against. And some shadows as well. So, embrace yourselves, gamers. We got more Heartless to fight. Oh, me hearties! The Heartless have no hearties! Okay, so we're done here. So, we're back over at the Queen's Castle, but we can't present her the evidence quite yet. So, we need to go back this way, and we actually need to go back up to where the tree is. And we need to, why am I doing this? I just wasted my time giving that flower a potion when we should be climbing back up the tree so we can go down the other way to obtain the other piece of evidence. Facepalm me. Yeah, like I said, I tend to lose my train of thought with things sometimes because I get so excited playing these games that sometimes it's hard for me to stay focused in a linear path or whatever. But anyways, we don't need to do anything else in this room for right now, so let's go back up and let's take the other pathway to where we can go through the other exit that will lead us back into the bazaar room. If we can stand on the mushroom caps and get to the top, that is! Oh, get off, Goofy! Okay, let's head back this way. And if we come over here, we jump on these lily pad trees, and we go this way, and that will take us back to the bazaar room. And we're going to land in a pretty irregular spot, so be prepared for possibly some bad platforming. And hopefully we won't fall, but no, we do not. And we open this box, and what do we get? Claw marks. Okay, so we have all 4 pieces of evidence, and the Cheshire Cat comes back. Well, look what you found. Nice going. Now we can save Alice. Don't be so sure. She may be innocent, but what about you? What do you mean? I won't tell, but I'll give you something. And we attained the power of ice, and we learned the magic spell Blizzard. So we now have 2 pieces of magic that we can use when we fight the enemies in battle. Very nice. Okay, so now we're ready to go back to the Queen's Castle, and we're ready to present all the evidence that we have on us. So we need to go ahead and we need to talk to one of the cards, but first things first, let's go ahead and save our progress right here. And then we will go ahead and we will talk to the card, or one of the cards that's in front of the Queen's podium or whatever. And we will present our evidence to the Queen. But we're not going to do that right away, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to end this episode off right here. So anyway, gamers, next time on Double RPG's Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 2, we are going to present the evidence to the Queen to see if we can prove Alice's innocence, and then we will complete Wonderland in its entirety. But we will come back to that place when we have some more things that we can discover inside, or not inside, but, you know, that are within the place. But anyway, gamers, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description. And if you like what you saw, then be sure to rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below to let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Anyway, gamers, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. See you guys then.